question. Can you kind of describe to me what hard work means to you?
Hard work means that you put effort into a project or task that you're doing.
And making sure that you're proud of it at the end of the day. Like seeing what you've done and, just seeing what you've done for yourself.
2 periods of guitar at school, so that's like an hour or so.
2 periods is like 2 hours.
2 hours or so. Then I go home, maybe practice for an hour or 2 hours, so anywhere from 3 to 4 hours a day.
I would say about no less than 30 minutes a day.
I don't know if it's necessarily practice, but usually I write about every day, I would say.
What kind of things do you write?
Poetry mostly.
Day in and day out, night and day, all day, every day.
I always feel like I can do better in some way, but it always seems like every time I do something, like edit stuff, it always seems like I fall short of my own expectations.
Yeah, I mean, basically some people, they say it as if like they have a chip on their shoulder. So when you have a chip on your shoulder, you got a lot of pressure, especially with certain things. If you have a lot going on and you're thinking about a lot of things at one time, it can be hard for you to do certain things. Like, I'd say for football, if I'm in my head most of the time, it's gonna be hard for me to practice and play like how everybody else is playing because I'm gonna be stuck in my head.
I feel like it's really easy to compare yourself to other people when you're surrounded by what they do, because this isn't just like in my class, I have from freshmen to seniors, right? And sometimes I'll see the freshmen work and it'll be better than my work. And I'll kind of get frustrated on myself and be like, oh, but they're freshmen and I'm a junior, so like I should be better than them.
Especially during the COVID year, and I had a massive injury too. So I had like a lot of dark things going on and it made me not want to continue. And then when I came here, the first semester too, the imposter syndrome that you talked about, heavy.
Like me, I know I can do better and I know how I'm supposed to perform on and off court. So I try to reach beyond what people expect of me to do.
My earlier Magna program was TV production. It was a task that seemed simpler for others, but for me, I felt as if I had to take away that part of me. I felt as if I had to think outside of the box at times that I thought was plain simple. I did not comprehend it.
Do you think it like stifled your creativity?
It certainly did at some points, because I had to create a script that was related to a specific subject, not see if I could use hints of a subject.
I think most of the expectation comes from myself. I don't have people expecting too much from me. I just expect myself to do as good as I can. And that's what's important, I think.
I definitely felt that way, especially last year. It was the expectation of many people around me to keep doing what I'm doing, even if it's not something that I'm passionate about. And I have felt like I should quit before, but people around me won't let that happen, which has made me a stronger person.
I think you just have to remind yourself that you were seen in some way by the program if you are in the program, and that you have value, not just as a member of your major, but as, just a human. No one is defined by the work that they do or do not put out. You have an innate value, and just because in a moment you can't see that your, sounds kind of pretentious, but your artistic intentions are not being fulfilled, there's always tomorrow.